Madam Speaker, post offices are the heart of rural communities. We rely on them to keep in touch with loved ones and to pick up essentials, but consecutive Liberal and Conservative governments have been starving them of resources. It started with making postmasters find their own facilities, and guess what? When that fails, the Liberals privatize our mail, destroying union jobs. Then shockingly, when privatizing government services doesn't work out, they just plop in a mailbox and call it a day. So what is the minister's plan to stop the privatization scheme, to save rural community hubs, and to save good-paying union jobs?
Hear, hear.
The Honourable Minister of Public Procurement.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite for his question. As he knows very well, Canada Post is a Crown corporation at arm's length from government. However, of course, ongoing discussions do occur between myself and the chair of the board at Canada Post. As is the case with many other postal carriers around the world, Canada Post is evolving to meet the changing customer needs and expectations. There is a top priority in keeping its employees and in the communities that it serves, and it will continue to serve Canadians with a service that they can rely on.
The Honourable Member for Skeena-Buckley Valley.
Madam Speaker, with all due respect, that answer wasn't good enough. The fact is, this government's policy on postal service is failing rural communities. It's not working in Atlan, it's not working in Telegraph Creek, and it didn't work in the 120 communities in rural Canada that lost their post office since this government took office in 2015. So I'd like to give the Honourable Minister another chance to answer the question. Is she aware of the impact that her government's policy is having on rural communities when it comes to post offices? And if so, what is she going to do to ensure that not a single additional community loses its post office?
The Honourable Minister of Public Service and Procurement.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I suppose I need to reiterate that Canada Post is a Crown agency at arm's length from government. However, we do work together to always ensure that the corporation provides the high-quality service that Canadians expect at a reasonable price that reaches Canadians across the country. And we will continue to work with Canada Post to ensure that the corporation continues to meet the evolving needs of Canadians, including changes brought on by the pandemic. Thank you, Madam Speaker.